So driving impressions of the G-Wagon. The steering is heavy. Visibility is pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I'm not in traffic or nothing. I'm just going around my house. But I like the stance. I love the posture, if you will, that you have on the road. And it's just nice. It's a well-built car, you know. I can't say any more good things about it. I wish I had the money, you know, and the assets to be able to afford one of these. You know, with that being said, the G-Wagon customers, they take care of these cars. Let's be honest, this thing is a tank. But I do not see a lot of folks using these things off-road, you know?
Morning, Kim. Love your new car.
It is a multi-purpose vehicle that can do it all. Especially the AMG versions. I mean, if you want a sports car, not that it handles like one, but you have the acceleration to back up those sports cars' claims. This one in particular, you don't need to go fast. This is an off-road vehicle. It's got plenty of torque, all-wheel drive for any type of situation. You're not gonna get stuck, but I just did. Now, back in the day, in 2003, this vehicle was good for 292 horsepower, 336 pound-feet of torque off of its naturally aspirated 5-liter V8. Its 0-60 sprint time was 8.4 seconds at a quarter-mile time of 14.6 seconds. Now, this particular G-Wagon has been fitted with the Brabus body kit, Brabus wheels. These, I believe, are 22s. Let's see here. Yep, 22-inch rims. Brabus branded, of course, which takes this vehicle from 2003 up to like 2018. Looks amazing. Got your daytime running lights. It's got the bezels, the LEDs around the headlight right there. You have headlight washers, which I don't know if these work as far as how functional they are, you know? They just spray a bunch of stuff. I would just feel like, me being a detailer, just another way of getting all of that all dirty, but hey, little gimmick. You have functional side vents right here. They actually are perforated. They're not, you know, fake like in a lot of cars. You got mirror side markers. Now, back in the day, even trucks used to do this a lot. They would put these rain catching gutters right there on the vehicles. I think Jeep still does that. Biggest party trick of these vehicles are the doors. To me, they sound like you're just about to pop a round into a rifle. That sound, it's just so satisfying. It's like you know it's closed, you know? And once it does close, you know that it's secure. And it's weird because the door itself is very thin. Look at this. Look how thin that is. Let's reference my iPhone. This is my iPhone. And look how thin this is. It's almost as thin as my iPhone. Now, as far as the interior goes, it is all leather. For being almost 20 years old, this leather is not too bad. You know, obviously you're gonna have your normal wear and tear, a couple of cracks. Now, I've never sat in the back of a G-Wagon, you know, I'm not Jay-Z.
It's big pimpin', baby.
But if I had to, it's comfortable, you know? You have enough leg room. Now, the age is showing. Can you guys hear those creaking? There's a little bit of creaking all around the interior itself. That's a Mercedes. Could I sit on this for a very long road trip? Maybe. Now, we did take the spare wheel cover off because my dad is going to fix it. There was a little bit of a dent there, and you know, the owner wants it as perfect as can be. But here, let's try the rear latch. Wow, this thing is heavy. Yeah, it's got, I mean, it could be because there's a big ass tire, you know, attached to the door that it's heavy, but you can feel, you know, that you need to have some good supports, and you do. Those things are beefy. Look at that. You can tell that this thing was made for the military for sure. It's got a military background as far as the design and everything that, you know, this car was made for. Me being a detailer, I would just love to clean these windows because, you know, they're easy access. You know, you got a flat load floor. You can probably fit a 40-inch TV back here without having to topple down the seats. That's how big this cargo area is. You still have a 6-disc CD changer. Do y'all remember these back in the day? Mercedes branded. So back in the day, you had no, you know, Bluetooth or even any type of connectivity with wiring or anything like that. If you had a 6-disc CD changer, you were like, yeah, check this out. Oh, this is interesting. It's got like, you know, an opener on the rear. And again, that satisfying close. Oh, that's nice. Now, nighttime, these LED tail lights do this really amazing sequence when you close the car. One of the coolest things about this vehicle that I've always loved, and I love it on the AMGs even more because the AMGs actually have protruding side exhaust, chrome tipped. This one doesn't really have that because it's only the G500, but it still has the availability of you putting the chrome tips on it. Now, back in the day, in 2003, this interior might have been state of the art. It does look a little dated up to 2022 standards, let's just say that. But you have a pretty dominant gauge cluster there to 140. I don't know if it does go 140. I'd say at 100 miles per hour, this car will probably hear a lot of wind noise and a lot of shakiness of the steering, and just because of the nature of the shape of the car. Now, cool thing, when you shut the vehicle down, the steering wheel gets out the way. Now, back when this vehicle was made, Daimler Chrysler was a thing, so they were kind of partnered up. And check this out. Look at the turn signal stock, right? And then you got the cruise control stock right there. Now, my car is a 2006 Dodge Magnum. We got the same cruise control stock and the same windshield wiper and turn signal stock. And I paid 90% less than that vehicle. So I truly hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2003 G500 Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. I just can't get enough of it. Leave a comment below and let me know if you guys had the money to purchase a vehicle like this. Would you? I mean, with the gas prices being so high nowadays, does it make sense? I still would. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Now, upon filming this video, I came across a rumor that Mercedes would be producing an all-electric G-Wagon. Now, it's just rumored at the moment, and it's not 100% factual, but they made a concept of the vehicle, and I think it's pretty cool that it can turn like a tank. So check it out, guys.
Life is what you make it. I feel like a maze. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases.